Hello everyone. Here you can see the first question of our Leetcode blind 75 questions. So here it is given an array of integers nums and an integer target. Return indices of the two numbers such that they add up to the target. Now you may assume that each input would have exactly one solution. So here it is said that uh, the solution will exist. There won't be a situation where you will not find a particular solution. The solution will exist, and exactly one solution will exist. So it is a fairly easy question. So I have picked up this question because it is relatively easy than the other questions. Now you may not use the same element twice, so you don't need to use the same element twice. Anyways, there are two different numbers should be there in order to make the target 9. Two different numbers meaning if there are 2 2 2 2, here these two are two different elements. Okay, that means if the indices are different, then here it is being considered as a different element. Okay, so here it is given that 2 7 11 and 15. So target is 9. Okay, so is there any solution that exists? Of course, 7 plus 2 is equal to 9. So we have to return the indices 0 1 0 comma 1. You can return the indices in 1 1 0 also. Both solutions will be accepted. The order doesn't matter here. So what you can think of as a solution is that we can run two for loops. So can you think from where to start the j? Will it start from 0 to n, or will it start from something else? It will start from I plus 1. Okay, if we start this j from 0, then there will be elements which will be repeated. Okay, so we don't need we need different element. That means element which occur in different indices. So and then we can simply see if array of I plus array of j equal to target or not, and if it is equal to target, then we can simply return I comma j. Okay, now this is a fairly easy solution, but the crux is the complexity of this previous solution that I mentioned, which uses two for loops, is n square. The complexity is n square, and you need to solve it because the constraints given are, if you go to the link, you will find that the n, that means the size of the array is less than equal to 10 to the power 5. So 10 square will be around 10 to the power 10. So so it will show TLE if you use that approach. Okay, now you need to think of an approach which will solve this problem in lesser than n square. It can be in O of n. Okay, now what can you think of? So think mathematically. Okay, you all are engineers, please think mathematically. So if there is a particular, let's say we have a solution, let the solution be x comma y. Okay, x comma y be the pair of numbers, and x plus y will sum up to the target. So what is x? Target minus x, or target minus y. Okay, so if you add target, so you can substitute target minus y here. So target minus y plus y is equal to target, right? So what we need to find here, if there is a y, we need to find if there is another element target minus y. Okay, and does that strike something in your mind? Of course, you need to use maps. You can also use unordered set, but here you have to return the indices. Okay, so you have to map the number to its particular index. So you can use unordered map because the searching there will be of O of 1 complexity. So that's how, if you traverse through the whole array of n, then searching will take O of n, O of 1, O of n, and sorry, the traversing will take O of n, and the average searching the element will take O of 1. So it will give the solution in O of n time. So what you can do is, while traversing through the array x1, x2, xn, you store x1, then see, but then while going to x2, you see that if target minus x2 exists in this particular map, if target minus x2 exists in this particular map, that means target minus x2 and that particular number will sum up to the target. Okay, so you can return this index and the index of that particular element. Okay, so that's how you approach this particular solution. Now I'll go through the code. So you can declare an unordered map. Okay, so run the for loop, and you have to first check if MP, you know how to search in maps, right? I'm not going to tell you all that. I'm just writing the code. So you have to search in that map if target minus nums of I exists. If it exists, then you can return I and MP of target minus nums of I. Okay, so if you find that nums of target minus nums of I, there is some element target minus nums of I which have existed previously in the array. Okay, that means that previous element, that previous element and this element will sum up to the target. So the index of the previous element will be MP target minus nums of I, right? And the current element will be I. So you can return it, and else what happens, you just if does target minus nums of I. Target minus this current element. Any previous element is not equal to target minus this previous target minus this current element. Then you just include this current element in the map. Okay. I think let's submit it. Okay, so this is the correct solution. So if you have any doubt regarding this solution, I'm going to code in C++. Okay, I'm not going to code in Java. I hope you all are familiar with C++ because the both the languages are very familiar, right? And as I explained the algorithm and intuition, so you can pretty much code in both the languages. So thank you everyone, and I hope to see you in the next video, which will cover the rest of the questions of Leetcode Blind 75. Thank you everyone.